Kicking it off here on a pistol round. Dust2, Astralis, Vitality, ESL Pro League. Woo! Season 11. Let's get it on.
Well, we are getting straight into the pistol round here, and we are not messing around. Team Vitality going to be starting off over on the T side. And they're taking this one nice and slow. Not to take away from the momentum this cast began with, though, because this match does have some implications looking forward. RPK over here in the top of mid. He's been dropped over, or rather invested, in a P250 here alongside a smoke and a flash. With two of them in Vitality's hands, their options are really open to them as to how they want to play this round. You could try and use these two smokes here for the mid to B. With how they're taking Catwalk right now, it looks like it might be a cat play. I wonder what they're going to do with this second smoke, though.
It could be throwing these two smokes towards a catwalk, one that lands in CT that creates the one-way towards that default box. Very common to see. Not so much in pistol rounds, but you know, no one there. And yeah, we're going to see that exact smoke go down for Vitality. Not the traditional catwalk one, just cutting off CT instead. That's a great call because there's actually no one holding the cross. Device is the first point of contact. He's very passive on long, but he does get a kill. Mizuta gone down. Astralis smoked off in spawn, remember. Glaive can't come through that. He doesn't want to, so it's going to be a wraparound through Cat instead, and that's, you know, by design. ZywOo here, ready and waiting. Vitality baiting them in, and ZywOo's going to find both kills. There's another man around the corner. He's stalling him out. He's buying time, but he won't be able to buy enough. His life gone, and the retake on.
Retake on, 2v2. Device falls from the car position. It does leave Apex and RPK to try to get a defensive maneuver pushed in on this bomb. It's going to be Magisk with the push, actually, and so far it's not gone well for Astralis. They do fall through the pistol round. That does give Vitality a leg up currently in this game, 1-0.
Yeah, and you know, this game, Trace, well, this isn't the only game going on right now. Like you've said, we've got two more matches also being broadcasted by ESL community casters, I think, or broadcast partners. So definitely keep your eyes on them. But if you are more so interested in this Astralis matchup, just hang around. We'll be sure to update you along the way, along the day, with how these games are going and what the implications of certain victories will mean. We're going to make sure you're all informed at home and that nothing will be up for question.
Also, I know there's a couple of you freaks out there who don't want the information. You would rather have that be a mystery because you want to rewatch the games later, and I think that's admirable. I think that makes sense. So we'll give you a short spoiler warning before we do each little update, but you're only going to get one. Here's the pre-warning of that. This is a warning for the warning.
Yeah, it's like an announcement of an announcement.
Yeah.
And on top of that, guess where they can watch these games later, Harry?
If I had to hazard a guess, Trace, actually, it looks like you were about to tell me.
No, I mean, I think your guess could be very interesting.
Yeah,
so
well, it'd be
we don't know the answer.
over at the ESL CS YouTube channel.
Yes, that's absolutely right. The birthday boy let them know. YouTube.com/ESLCS. You can get this VOD and many, many, many more. Educate yourself, educate your friends. Learn a little bit about the game while you're over there. Meanwhile, learning about the game will be RPK. Gets absolutely eliminated there by Glaive's scout. That was surely a gross shot, just as gross as that.
Yeah, bomb dropped in the pit. They got across, and that's a danger when Device is waiting. You usually want to flash that fight, but Vitality were holding on to utility, and now all they have is a single flashbang. It goes out. Device hangs around, though, and he still gets a tag onto Shox, who will trade the kill, but this is up for question right now. Vitality not out of this round, but Xyp9x could seal their fate if they don't expect this position. Shox looks towards long. Xyp9x, smart decision, lets him pass, times it to perfection. What a genius, and he's going to get so much damage off on the back line as well. Shox is still killing a player on the site, but a quick trade leaves Mizuta tagged up earlier from the scout alone. 10 seconds. He's found the first, but there's no time.
He's running.
Xyp9x is already out of here. He's won the round.
Yeah, and the timing of that long peek is kind of unparalleled. That is actually creepy. That's the stuff that happens in matchmakes. Type 1 to agree, type 2 if you have no idea what I'm talking about.
2.
On top of that, I want to ask you to type #EPL meme review. This is a good day for that as well, I do believe. With a lot of people watching, a lot more of a possibility for a decent meme rather than some of the hot garbage that some of you have decided to post to the internet.
Yeah, honestly, shameful, some of it. Some of it great, but letting down a few of you. Got scouts out for ZywOo, another force buy for Vitality. They don't want to let this one slip away from them. And Astralis flashing towards long. Great peek, but not much damage. 50 health on Mizuta. He might throw that gun elsewhere to a man with more. Device He's got the scout in middle as well, support from Dupree if they flash him off and burst through the mid doors. But right now it's just a stalemate. Vitality holding on passive.
Ooh, the tag does not go in the way of Zywoo. He actually gets hit down to 21. Now he's landed a shot on Device, but things are getting really weird here. Scout v Scout battle, you would have to ask yourself, what server are we really on? Meanwhile, Dupree peeking middle, taking a look up the Xbox, finds Apex, and has been a thorn in the side thus far. Side of Vitality, they're just trying to get up Catwalk, man. They just want to take a path into the bomb site. Zywoo, Mizuta, and Shox, very, very hurt. That was a damper in their plans. Vitality are going to back up, look towards these B tunnels, and potentially work their way into B. They're going to run into Dupree and Magisk, who are well entrenched within the site, and who are certainly ready to show a little face here, Harry.
Oh, it certainly seems like it. However, oh, I was going to say Dupree holding close should have this one dead to rights, but he gets lit up. Instead, it's Magisk over towards the back of the bomb site here to deliver everything for Astralis. Now, Shox does not want to survive this encounter, and if he does, he wants it to be accompanied by a bomb plant. He'll get dropped. In a way, he's not too upset with that one, because now it allows them to buy in this coming round. Not this one, though, that we're about to see. This is just going to be the eco from Team Vitality as Astralis finally put two together on the board. And so this should be the 3-1 lead for Astralis, unless these pistols are able to get away with way too much.
Yeah, and on Dust2, you're not really holding out for that too much, as Glocks, P250s, pretty useless. The Deeg from Shox, that could do something. But that's all we're really holding out for here for Vitality. Dupree is not holding out for anything. He is forcing fights, pushing aggressively to the top and middle. There's the Deeg already gone down lower, and he gets pincered. RPK getting tagged up low. Zywoo saves him from the top of mid, but his life is temporary, and Device is going to get on out of there, not give them an M4 either. The grenade might kill RPK here, but he just ducks into the lower tunnels. Here's that one coming. And yeah, these are those rounds of Vitality where may as well just speed it up a little bit.
Get it over with.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do with Harry's birthday, we're just a few hours shy. Speed it up, get it over with.
Hey, you're not alone, man. Harry slept through most of his birthday, so,
nice.
You know, spending it well. You know, I respect that.
Honestly, the best. Ooh,
hello.
That's a nice shot there from Apex. Hang on then, we'll stop. Never mind. Right, we're back on it. Yeah, no, I don't have any hope for RPK. With good reason. It's 3-1 now for Astralis. And yeah, you know, the best present you can get yourself sometimes is the thing that you need the most, and that is a good night's sleep. So that's what I decided to give myself today.
Is it more like a good day's sleep?
Yeah.
It was a very good day's sleep, yeah. You know, it was like the classic 4 a.m. till 4 p.m. maneuver.
Yeah, you guys did go to sleep pretty early. A lot of sleep being had around there. I don't want to say I stayed up till roughly 7 a.m. playing Postscriptum, but there's a real chance that I did play a little Postscriptum and a little bit of Rust last night.
And this morning.
And Counter-Strike. I played them all at the same time.
Wow.
Haters are going to say it's not possible. They're going to say you can't peek Device on Catwalk, and so far they're right. Apex just narrowly escaping a bullet there. Now he's going to radio into his teammates. Looks like they want to split long and Cat. There's going to be a response here from Astralis. They're going to drop 2 Molotovs here. That's going to cause a little bit of disruption in the plans.
I wonder if that was purpose or not, because it's just going to get instantly smoked and nothing valuable coming from a double molly there. Oh, what a flank. Shox and Mizuta, fast play on long. They get the timing as Astralis are looking towards a catwalk. I feel like that's one of those situations where both players say, oh, I'll get a molly down, and or you know, one of them doesn't call it, the other does. They both do it. I mean, it was synchronized, so maybe I'm reading it wrong. But double molly, not really doing anything there. Smoked off by Vitality, was towards a corner, and they are able to take the A site with 5 alive. That's what you like to see. Device, oh sorry, Dupree holding on to his orb down on B. Magisk as well. Vitality not hunting, though, not too heavily. 2 players outside of the tunnels, but with a man watching this, it's not an easy fight for Vitality to get out of alive. Moment of truth. And he will stand tall. No repeats coming out from Vitality. Apart from that one, that is a, yeah, well, Krieg. I guess.
You know, just thinking about it, now more than ever, digital birthday cards are a thing. You know? Like the ones you get emailed. Rather than sent in the mail, the snail mail.
Just send a message. Do you, at
Yeah,
that point?
but come on, man. You gotta. I sent Harry a 3-page typed up email this morning.
Wow.
You know, about himself, his whole life.
He actually did. I'm not even.
His
This
persona.
isn't even a joke. This is real. You know, Trace went ham on the email. I'll get it up. I'll give it a read now.
I thought this was a joke, but wow. I'm impressed, Trace.
Harry's gonna pull it up in the
I've
meantime.
never seen you write more than 1 or 2 sentences.
It's really was tough. I've been working on it for a couple months.
Yeah, good work, good work, good work.
It's that Alabama, England. The escaping folks. Sort of like that of Dupree. Can't escape that. The inevitability of being wall banged through the door.
Oh, that's a dangerous one. Crosses with the flashbang though. Dupree gets away. So low. Could have been problematic. More damage done to Device. These orbs are getting tagged up for Astralis, but still going to be lethal no matter the health. Vitality up the catwalk. But again, slow in middle, and we have tunnels control. So at any point, this cat play can drop into a mid to B. We know that Vitality are very fast on their feet, especially on this map. What is the call, though, from Apex? New to the IGL role, but plenty of ideas. Ideas that have got Vitality to this position. 3-1 in the group so far. Looking to get that top spot, looking to get stage 2. Will this be the solution? Zipnik's on the site. He's going to be dealt a rough hand as lots of players come his way. It's only one, as you can see they're doubling back. Vitality bailing out of this A site. They've seen the AWP. They want nothing to do with it. Going towards B. No mid to B smoke is a danger, but they trade a kill. Zipnik fires back, and Vitality bail out of middle. They're going to go back towards the tunnels and take over this B site.
Yeah, considering he's all the way over A, Zinix does a stellar job of getting that trade. It really takes the pressure out of Dupree's hold here. He only has to watch the tunnels. He's only got to worry about that. 7 seconds for RPK, and this tank has been stopped in its tracks. There's the kill from Dupree. 3 kills over towards the B-bomb site. Stellar stuff from him and Zipnix as they get that 4th round on the board locked in single-handed, oh, I guess double-handedly, which is kind of not, how most...
You just have 2 hands, then, basically. Speaking of 2 hands, I used one of my hands to take a look at the scores across the board. We can take a look at the numbers going on with the other games. NIP versus Ints. Ints find themselves up 6-0. And it will be Godsent taking on Spirit, where Spirit are currently leading 4-0, all in the first map. This is the final day of this group. Some hearts will be broken at the conclusion of this day. Might be yours, Harry. Might be yours, Hugo. Can't be mine, because I don't have one.
I was about to say, Hugo don't have one either. That's stopped beating a long time ago.
But wait a minute, you got that hair, so...
Yeah, well, no, I have a heart. I don't have a soul.
Okay, yeah. Sorry,
they're not mutually exclusive. You can have one without the other. I know all about it. Speaking of soulless, Astralis, the machines of Denmark here. 4-on-5 as they've lost a man early from this one AK that Team Vitality were able to field in this round. And that has sent Astralis into these kind of... Oh, never mind. Dupree was...
That's just a random
Yeah, no, I was actually going to go back to the bomb site, but I just thought I'd shoot through the wood and find a kill first. And now Dupree gets himself another. Oh, Dupree's AWP has just looked nasty. He might even finish it off with the USP, and indeed he does. 4 from Dupree here on that AWP. And we've been seeing him take this a hell of a lot in these matches for Astralis alongside Device. I think that's one of the reasons why they've elected to play Dust2 so much on the Astralis side here in the Pro League. Because Dupree's really been feeling it with the AWP.
Yeah, the old switcheroo, rather, that gets him on the board. And 11-4, that's what you like to see. As we already said coming into this pre-match, Trace, one of the playmakers that you put up on that board, it was Dupree, and for good reason. He's showing us why. Fast one for Apex. He's going to get blinded, though. Will get out long successfully. Molotov at his feet. Has to smoke that off, and Astralis have so many players fighting for this position. Great nade up onto the catwalk as well, coming down from Device. I thought Astralis were going to double down on this long fight, considering how many players they have here, but they're being very patient. Do they know that Apex has just ducked out of this one? He's just escaped through long, and they're mollying a position that has already been cleared out. In the meantime, Vitality are picking up the pace towards catwalk, and Dupree will stop the first man in.
Yeah, now falling back. It's going to be Astralis falling off over towards long. giving up the A-bomb site and letting that bomb go down. Now posting themselves up for this retake in a 5-on-4. One man who could look to really disrupt this, though, is Apex over here, lying in wait at top mid. The little nasty surprise that Team Vitality have left in the wings. Magisk, I think he got a little bit of a whiff of Apex there. And now they've sent Xyp9x back around to keep an eye on Long. This is perfect from Astralis. The Shadow's given up Apex. ZywOo, though, keeps Vitality in this round. Astralis, they've got to go real fast if they want to get back into this. And I think they've let that timer tick on down a little too far. They'll bow out of this round. Team Vitality are going to get their third on the board. And for Astralis, you know, Apex, he might not have found any kills from this flank, but just having a man in the back line, making Astralis have to take those extra few seconds to guarantee that kill, really does hamstring them here in the retake. You could see how fast, how uncomfortable they were kind of looking, having to run into that bomb site.
Yeah, without a doubt. And now it makes you wonder, at the start of the round, when Apex got out Long, if Astralis had dealt with him there, if they had a way to deal with him after he smoked the Molotov towards Blue, instead of letting him escape, that round would have gone a lot better for them, you would think. But Vitality in a post-plant with no utility, Astralis with not enough for a retake, makes it very hard on that A site.
It's almost incredible to believe this stat line. The last time Astralis versed Vitality, they defeated them 16-14 on Dust2 at DreamHack Masters of Alma 2019, 5 months ago.
So wild.
That is crazy. Something to consider during this U.S. Air Force tactical timeout. Just about ready to jump back into it, though. Strong start here for Astralis. Vitality clawing back into the game. And if we do talk about clawing back into games, Hugo, do you happen to have the scores open of the other one?
Spoiler alert for those looking to not know the results of the NIP ENT and Godsend Spirit game. We're going to leak them now. ENT 7-1 up on Train right now against NIP. That's the first map of the series, and it is the pick of ENT. They are on the T side of Train, however, so that's a dominant lead right now for the Finns. Can they keep it up? If they knock NIP out of this matchup today, if Astralis also win theirs, they can get that top spot and guarantee a position on stage 2. Spirit 6-2 up against Godsend.
Nades are coming in there towards middle. They're going to boost Zip up in spawn. They haven't crossed the plane towards middle. Zipek is going to hold this. Meanwhile, over there towards the B site is going to be Magisk. He's got himself an M4, and I think Astralis are a little weary of the idea that this mid to B split or this mid to B pinch could come through. But they're going to work their way up Cat because Apex is certainly already there. He's going to be able to get into the site and do whatever he wants. All the real estate for free.
This Molotov that's come in has drawn Xyp9x's attention back towards the short side and completely discounts that there could already be a player deep. I don't even think that was the intention behind the molly. It was just to clear CT, but it certainly worked to draw Xyp9x's attention in and away from Apex inside of that A-bomb site. Now Apex and Sharks left in this 2-on-3. They've got the bomb down, and Sharks looking towards Long, removes device, makes that look a little uncomfortably easy there for Team Vitality. Apex even going to deal with Glaive, and Magisk now alone does recover that spray nicely. It looked like he was dead in the water on the back of it. The flashbang goes up and over. The bomb's not planted for Apex, though. Magisk going to tap it. The peek comes in, and Apex is quick to get the kill. Team Vitality, they get that one back under control despite being a man down in the retake. And they'll put their fourth up on the board.
Great reaction from Apex as well, right? I was going to say, if it just sticks it there, that could fall apart. But, you know, Apex jumps immediately up on the box and clarifies that Magisk is off the bomb. It's broken Astralis' money, most importantly, as well. This gives Vitality the chance to level up 5-5 if they pick this one up. But for now, Astralis, let's see what they're going to show us on this eco round. They've been in control of the economy all game long. So an unfortunate position for them to be in right now. P250 on device, USPs elsewhere. Oh.
Guys, I have some bad news for you.
Oh, no.
Straight, still garbage memes.
Oh, still.
I'm losing faith, man. Honestly.
Come on, guys.
I had high expectations. You know, the CS community, we love a meme. But apparently not on request.
Weird.
Well, this has gone about as you would expect, hasn't it? All 5 players stay alive for Vitality. They deal with the pistols very, very well. And now we got that reinvestment back in from the Astralis side. You're not going to get to see the double orb setup. Instead, Device is donning that solo. Still having a pretty rough time is Device.
I don't know, Trace. I'm having a look at some of these memes, and some of them are making me giggle a little bit.
Well, load them up.
Yeah,
Light them up. Let's see what's up. In between games, of course, because now we have a very serious matter on our hands. And now it's a tie game. Both teams have weapons. ZywOo doing what he does best, getting out in front of the opposition and finding a kill on a Magisk. Meanwhile, it's going to be Dupree from the car. They're going to double peek him, walk him right into what is Zipex is in for. Now, all of that ground that was gained has begun to be lost. And this B hit has certainly been called off at this point. Apex working towards lower and then around towards long. Shox has gotten himself towards this A site. He's going to be going at F1 race car speeds.
Fast and furious. Oh, Trace.
Almost dropped my party thing. Whatever this
whatever it is. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name. Shox. Is he gonna? That probably sounds horrible on the mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that down.
Yeah,
no, I'm
please.
sorry.
It's a shame. If it made the noise how it should, it would. Maybe it would sound good.
Harry, can you give us an impression of the noise that you would?
Yeah.
Like out of
so
that?
you gotta have a little
blow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
there you
not
go.
bad.
That sounds like a balcony
How do we
door.
rate that one?
I'm gonna give it a 0 out of 1. So that's not bad.
That's not that bad. That's like all on the way to being top marks,
It's
really.
split down the middle almost, sort of like this round. We look at it, and it was a 3v3. Shox on 7 HP. They're going to get this bomb plant in the A site unless...
No.
Big grenade here. Shout out to the man. The Mamba mentality. Rest in peace, Kobe.
ZywOo, he is stuck in a 1-on-2 right now. 20 seconds to get this bomb back off the ground. No one here to stop him planting. Device has bought the time and gone in on a long rotation. ZywOo's looking for a cat kill that will not come through. Takes a risky plant, but I like the confidence here in the 1-on-2. He's read it well. Flash is there. He's going to try and take a fight. Gets the leg to Device. Does he know? Zipnix is close. Still occupied by the catwalk. Now he's got to be convinced. Molotov down. Checks back towards a ramp. He looks close, and that's exactly where Zipnix sits. Sneaking up. No flash for Device to set his teammate up for pole position. And the fact that they're waiting out the Molotov is excellent. It means ZywOo now is exposed to the back line as well, and he has to consider all options. 4 kills for Zipnix, and Astralis get that retake. It is such an important detail to remember the delay that Astralis just showed us. They wait out the Molotov. Instead of giving ZywOo the ability to just fight CT and long, they make him consider catwalk as well, even though there was no one there. It's a great round for Astralis. They get it done, and they get back in the lead. What's this position? Oh, he's on the top of the box.
Yeah, they baited him in.
Yeah.
It's good stuff there on Astralis. I had an inkling that there might be a B hit, and, well, they certainly had the answer there for Team Vitality. This has so far been a neck-and-neck game. We're looking at round 12. Not quite split down the middle in terms of a game itself, a 30-round game that is, but we're almost there, Harry Russell.
Yeah, we are. And as we've seen, the economy has been something that's wrecked a lot of teams here in the Pro League as you've approached these latter stages of halves. And right now, it's Astralis, I feel like, that are in the biggest danger of having that ugly beast kind of rear its head once again. ZywOo's taken the bomb down here towards bottom mid. Astralis, nobody here. Instead, keeping 3 players over towards this A side of the map with a double long hold. And Zipnix is up here on the catwalk. Now, he was about to have some contact there. That Molotov has delayed the push in from Vitality. They're certainly going to look to go for it, though. And with ZywOo here, that AWP could be a bit of a danger.
Oh,
Zipnix,
no.
the timing is perfect on that nade. ZywOo takes the brunt of it. But this didn't feel like it was going to be the A commitment immediately, right? With RPK still sat in the upper tunnels, Vitality knowing that they forced the player to push back into that A bomb site. They might look to switch things up a bit now, especially considering they've removed that player that was over towards long. I think it was Masuta who was there. He's gone away. And so at this point, you kind of have to go for the B play. You've given up all the real estate. Maybe they can still try go to catwalk.
Vitality is so unsure.
Yeah, I don't know if this is by design, right? Because 20 seconds now, they try and go towards A. They try and get in. They've left themselves with very little time on the clock. The bomb is the first thing in, and it will get dropped immediately there. 10 seconds or just under. Missed shot from Device, and that bomb plant comes in with a second to spare. Vitality, they've somehow, some way been able to get back into this round.
Yeah, but Glaive is still here. He's still close in CT to put the hurt down. Device can bait them in with the AWP. He's hiding inside of the smoke. Glaive, oh dear, they've read it. Zywoo hits a shot, and somehow, some way, I don't understand it, but Vitality have done it. 6 rounds on this T side. The rotation with 20 seconds out of the upper tunnels. You could see them about to walk into dupreeh with the AWP. He was lined up, ready for a kill. He should have had one, and Vitality don't even give him the fight. They don't even give him a chance. They double back up Catwalk. They take A. Mizuta gets a crucial entry kill on that A site. And Vitality, a bomb plant down with a second remaining. It's not close. It's not pretty. It is not comfortable, but it is a round.
Yeah, and just before we get to halftime, if you don't mind, Hugo, can you just kind of give the implications? It doesn't have to be anything too technical, just kind of surface level as to what this entire series means.
Right now, these two teams are 2 of the 3 teams in the top 3 right now, Trace, of this group. They're fighting for that top spot, the #1 place in Group A. Winner of the group goes straight to Stage 2. That means they skip an entire round-robin group stage filled with the 2nd and 3rd teams from Groups A, B, and D.
Okay. Well, timing couldn't have been any more perfect for that explanation, as this is a U.S. Air Force tactical timeout. A lot of people tuned into the games tonight. And moreover, I want to welcome you if you've never watched Counter-Strike before. If you're watching it again, we love to have you. So thank you for being out there and doing the damn thing. Also, aside from the hashtag EPL meme review that you can participate in, we'd love to see what you're snacking on. Show us some good grub. What are you eating in this time, watching this game? Hell, even a whole picture of your setup will do. Just get it out there. Hashtag ESL Pro League.
Yeah, right side of your screen. You can't miss it, Trace. It's in the
impossible.
center. It's all over your eye holes. And Vitality, they're fast playing B.
Oh, the Deagles coming alive
See
now.
you later.
And Device. Oh, he's been quiet with the AWP, but with the Deag, he comes alive. Only Apex left standing and alone. Suddenly, in a world that once looked so bright for Vitality, it all falls onto the back of one man. Device has been looking for a confidence booster all Pro League long, it's felt like. And this round, well, it might have been the little boost he needed. Apex is just trying to run around the Astralis boys right now, try and dodge and evade capture by the Danish squad. I don't think they're in the prisoner-taking business, though.
Well, should this have been a Mountain Dew Game Fuel Power Play Day, that certainly would have made the cut. Device absolutely eats Vitality alive on their entrance into the B site. Just Apex, 1-on-4. He's got AWP, 40 seconds left on the clock, and no bomb. So this one could be as good as done, which will ultimately give another round here to Astralis as we near that halftime mark. Old Devi.
Here it is. Ooh. Oh, how is he?
Damn.
No, I want to replay from the first person. That dupreeh, he was not pre-aiming close right. He was looking at like close left, like the cat
bricks,
corner. Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
He just flicked. Oh, that's filth. That's despicable. And these Deags were dirty as can be. Astralis holding down the B site. Device getting 3. dupreeh with another. And he will finish off the round. Great shot from him as well to close it. That was not his kill. That should not have been his kill, but it was, and it is. And Astralis just keeping up appearances here, regardless. An early shot from dupreeh on long. It lands perfectly. Apex has been picked up. It's Deagles in this round for Vitality. Shox wanted to pick one up there, but he gets denied by the Molotov, and Glaive is going to steal it from underneath him. Throwing in that grenade and taking map control as well. He knows that nade forces Shox out of the doors, and as a result, he can fight for it. Device up on Catwalk with another dink down. Doesn't want to give away the Krieg. May as well tuck tail and run. Oh, he makes the drop to 1 point of health from 11. Calculated, I'm sure.
I mean, that's what, 6 kills in 2 rounds from Device, suddenly having this resurgence. Great performance from him. And it's the one that we've been missing for Astralis. Zywoo now trying to duel down through mid, and that is where dupreeh's AWP lies. The second AWP for Astralis, but the man who's been turning heads all day and all Pro League long at that. This is a crossfire you do not want to find yourself in anytime soon between Device and Dupree holding middle. The nade does a lot of damage onto Apex. It's another round where these nades from Astralis have brought Vitality down to like 50 points of health on a player before they've even seen anyone. Device tries to get thrown up in that boost there. It does at least let Masuta get the trade, but Device, another multi-kill round. At the very least, he's on to 2. Can he manage any more? There's another. Device, where's this been? Oh, and number 4, go on, get it all. Take them all down. Astralis 9-6 at the end of the first half. And oh my word, what a treat, what a game. This first half draws to a close, and it's the Danes leading by example. Device coming alive, as are the rest of the gang. Join us after a quick break, and we'll be back to bring you the rest of Vitality and Astralis here on Dust2.
Bring me back to life again. Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place. She's coming from the ether. All I hear is static. Breathe a little deeper. Fallen, broken, a million light years away from home. My eyes opened, and now I've come to claim life. Oh, never let it go. These wings carry me. Live this fantasy. Running through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. Running through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. 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 Found me in the darkness. Now they see me shining. Calling me a goddess. Thunder and the lightning. I'm falling, I'm faster. Making my way back, I'm close to home. I'm fighting harder because I've come to claim my throne. Never letting go. These wings carry me. Live this fantasy. Running through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. I'm running through the fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. And I live this fantasy. Running through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. Running through the fire.
ESL Pro League, ladies and gentlemen. That's a hashtag before all of that. That's where you find yourselves ready and waiting to get into the second half of play. Now, we were looking to jump into the second half of play, had to wait for at least both the other matches to catch up. You're going to notice Nip and Ints going toe-to-toe. It does look like Nip have bounced back. A rebound is in order. They're not just going to be pushed around by the Finns. Meanwhile, Spirit and Godsend is going to say very similar scoreline with Spirit ahead. Now, 9-6 is what we find ourselves on at the crossroads, known as halftime with Harry and Hugo. And we're going to go down to the field where Harry has a quick update from the sidelines.
Yeah, I do. I mean, Device is looking so damn good, but I want to focus on those scores that we're seeing them in the other series right now. 8-8 between Nip and Ents, 8-7 for Godsent versus Spirit. And here, those GG bet odds, well, they're painting a picture in favor of the Danes, and I can get behind that. They're set up outside of this A-bomb site. They're going to, or B-bomb site rather. They throw that smoke over. Ooh, nice opener. Masuta, give us a couple more of them, bud. Come on, they're trying to spot his head over the top of the box. How is Masuta still alive? Shouldn't be for much longer, and indeed he's not. He will finally get dealt with. And now Magisk leading in the entries. Device offers up 2 seemingly from nowhere, and it's only Shox left standing with this defuse kit. Device takes down 3. So these last 4 rounds have all been multi-kills for Device. He went into the, let me think about this, I gotta do the maths in my head, the 12th round with 6 kills to his name. Well, now we're in round 17. He's top of the board in the server, 20 and 8. It was back-to-back 3Ks, then an ace, and now another 3K. So this is an unreal turnaround from this man.
Yeah, stepping it up, Harry, right when we need him to. Astralis 10-6 up, and Vitality of Force brought back in to scout its pistols. And it's a sigh of relief for Astralis. He should be able to go 3-0 up in this half. It's assuming, of course, his Force doesn't find an upset. But Vitality, what do they have to show for us in this round?
We told you he was the player to watch, and rightfully so. These things aren't scripted, but one time, you might question that. This would be that time. Device not having a splendid showing up to this point, and he's certainly been a driving force in Astralis' current 4-round lead. Now we're going to see them work their way up Cat. Apex with a scout on the other side. Other side, I mean the other site itself. They are all in Catwalk, all 5 of Astralis. Now, when will they commit to this? They want to try to get a peek and get some vision out there, but currently they're going to need some grenades to sort of throw the entire idea here off that they're going A.
Yeah, the danger here with 5Cat is that you're getting long flanked or B flanked, and they are getting B flanked. Mizuta's pushed the upper tunnel, so Astralis throwing the fake mid to B smokes. It's a fantastic grenade. 4 players tagged to the remnants of 50 HP. RPK can do it all in the back of the site. He's dropped the bomb, looking for more. It's a one-shot with a grenade damage, but he can only get 2 kills. Mizuta coming in from Catwalk, and Device expects it. Zitnix, rather. He will close the round, and Astralis 11-6. Good stuff, as we would expect. Now the eco for Vitality and a chance for 12. Yeah, Vitality, I mean, that's a perfect example of when you know exactly what's going on, you have the read, but it really doesn't matter because there's nothing you can do with those Deagles versus the likes of Astralis. Even with that incredible grenade from Zywoo and great follow-up damage from RPK, it's going to be a done deal. And Device, oh no, we call this the flusher, Harry. He's got a Glock with armor.
Sometimes you really got to go for it like that.
I mean, this is the perfect time to do it, and it's great for a lot of reasons. You know, it allows him to bring that AWP out early as well if he gets any kills. It also gets you in the head of Vitality. If they get wrecked by a Glock in this round, then that leaves them feeling a little bit sore. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, what? Device is... I don't know what's happened. Like, all Pro League, he hasn't really delivered anything this spectacular. And now, all of a sudden, he's just saved it all up for the final night. Because he is delivered in spades. He's hunted. Oh, no, he's not. It was Mad just running up from Catwalk. Okay, I was going to say, yeah, Device is on 3 points of health. I love the courage.
The zero chill environment we find ourselves in.
Absolutely no chill from Astralis. Maybe, you know, like, if anything, it's a little too hot in the server right now. It is not Sub-Zero. It is the other one, whatever the hot version of that is.
The hot version of Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't play much Mortal Kombat, Harry, but I guess that's a thing. I'm not sure, man.
Flame on. Yeah, Device, man. He goes into that round with 1,700. He gets a Glock kill. That's 2K. And then he gets 52 because surviving the round. Didn't die, didn't have to rebuy the armor. So he gets an AWP. Now, obviously, anyone could have dropped that over. It wasn't a necessity. That was more of a flex than anything. And, you know, I respect it. I really do. At 12-6, rather, in the final night of this stage of EPL. Just brutality. Astralis taking no prisoners, as said, Trace. It's a fast cat play. RPK, good shot on one. He doubles down. He's been so good on this A site so far, and 3 kills will keep Vitality in this round. It looked done. It's not quite. 2-on-2 retake, but a long plant. If Device can escape with the AWP, he can win this round, but Apex through the smoke has dropped the bomb, leaving the clutch master in a clutch.
A minister of sorts, but he's got his work cut out for him here. Op and M4 in the hands of Vitality on Apex and Masuda, and the first point of contact is going to be the mid doors. Zipex comes out on top of that. Surely that doesn't make Apex feel any better going into the latter stage of this round. I say that, there's still a minute left on the clock.
Ooh.
Bombs down on the site. Zipex finding the fight here. Right along elbow. He's going to back out, reposition, probably go towards long A if I had to guess. And try it all over again. Now, we've caught up with Apex a couple times after the game, and he is currently running the ship over there for Vitality. Let's see how this round pays out. He's going to push off Catwalk. Zipex working his way up long. Will he be heard, though? He's running the entire way. Apex currently not hearing him. Still eyes trained on Catwalk. Look at this maneuver.
Yeah, he should have the read. He should know exactly what's going on.
I think Apex has been very, very smart here, right? The moment Zipnik stops peeking from Cat, Apex realizes that something is wrong and starts to re-aggress. He actually goes through that Molotov. Zipnik wasn't ready for it. And that's a little bit overzealous there from Apex. Tries to shut him down. He knows that there's only, what, like 10 seconds left on the clock while Zipnik is inside of the bomb site. So I think anticipating he was going to stick that bomb and not expecting to go running through the smoke, Zipnik's actually made the decision to hop over here onto ramp, and that's what gives him those extra few seconds to sort that round out.
I think the molly rush is absolutely mental, but I also completely understand why you do it, right? If you're Apex there, you've already rushed through a smoke, killing Device in the plant in the first place. That's how you got into the clutch situation. And then, you know, past that point, it is Zipnik's. You know what he's capable of. You know he's not leaving any gaps open. You know he's sticking the bomb when the molly goes down. It's just unfortunate for Apex that Zipnik spends time throwing a second resurged Molotov towards the Gandalf boxes. If he doesn't do that, then he's mid-plant, and Apex probably wins the round because he's out and Zipnik is planting. So, yeah, there's a real chance. It's just an unfortunate situation there for Vitality, and a crucial rifle round, Trace, most importantly, that they will lose out on. It leaves them with one more, and this ain't it. It's Scout, it's Deegs, and it's likely a 14th for the Danes.
Yep, talking about AWP back in Devac's hand. I do mean that in all senses of the word. The man's on fire. 22 and 10, 5 assists, over 130 ADR. He's done enough in what is just a 3 more round path into a first map victory here for Astralis. Lower push here. They're going to get information about these B tunnels. It's Shocks in the hunt. No one's going to be there, though. He is having a birthday party all by himself. Zaiwu in the sight. Scout in hand. 1 of 2. Apex with the other one. All 5 members of Astralis here at long.
Ooh, they've not seen a thing yet as well, so Astralis element of surprise as they hit the site. The flash is there, and the kill traded by Zaiwu, not for long. Dupree's up. There's a boost here for Vitality in the CT side of things, but it is being covered, and Device has a flank as well. Every kill getting caught. Bastia, good work. But Apex, well, he's going to have his work cut out for him in this one. Not going to be able to close out the round. Astralis deal with the eco, the half buy from Vitality. A full buy, rather, coming in now for the Frenchman. And this will be their last chance. If they don't win this, the map is done. We're going to overpass, and that's Astralis' pick. That's where they're going to be so comfortable. Not a map that Vitality have looked good on recently. We've only seen them play it twice this year. One of them being against Astralis back at Kato. And even with Alex in the team, they only got 9 rounds, so...
Yeah, I think another thing that's unfortunate for Vitality is, as we've been saying, right, this is some of the best form we've seen individually from Device, I think all Pro League long, and
it's not a one-man army.
It's not, no, right? And it feels like all the pieces of the puzzle are maybe falling into place right now for Astralis, a team that the only time they've looked mortal thus far in the Pro League was on this opening day for them, and that was kind of with a mixture of slow starters, right? So Vitality coming up against an Astralis that are looking to go guns blazing. Certainly not the ideal situation for this squad. Now, Zaiwu's posted up with his AWP over here towards short. Masuta's got another. He's over at the B-bomb site. Having some choice words with Glaive as they exchange a bit of a volley there through the smoke. This isn't where that play's looking to end up. And this catwalk push from Vitality could be well timed. They've dropped the bomb. They found themselves a man advantage. Pressure's on now for Device as he tries to get this trade. The flashes are good, and they're going to keep him off the angle. Apex even goes running through that mid-smoke, and it is just Device left. He's been brought down to 1 point of health. Team Vitality, they're going to get their 7th now, and still in this game. Not ready to let Astralis take the wheel just yet.
Yeah, I like the aggression, right? It's the kind of thing you do when you're 14-6 down. Vitality just testing what they can get away with, pushing the boundaries, pushing middle, and getting in the face of Astralis. It's not something that, you know, they're going to be able to do in this round because Astralis will be very ready for it if they hold a similar default. But you know, you've got to throw one of those rounds in every now and then if you're Vitality. Keep Astralis on their toes, and boy, they are. ZywOo, fast, flashy's fully white. Oh, God, no one can see a thing. Xyp9x is gone from the round, and the trade from ZywOo keeps Vitality the advantage. Dupree, only one before he departs this one. ZywOo, again, ready. The flash is not landing, and ZywOo almost gets that kill. He scopes out right as Device comes into the angle. That is unlucky, and it's left Astralis still down a man, but in a far better position than how this round started. Vitality have opted to give them the A site and set up for a retake instead.
Shox, Bazooka, and Apex. Gonna have to go for it here in this A site. Grenade's gonna come out and do a little bit of damage, but Glaive is quick on the draw to Apex and CT spawn. Does give them a bomb plan on the side of Astralis. And now for Devac, what can he do? Holding down Catwalk. Mazuta's gonna have an AWP there to respond. If Shox goes down, just barely misses his hand. Now the intel's there that there's at least one player of Vitality on Catwalk, at least one player on Bricks. Let's see what Device can do. He finds one, looks for the second one, and can he land it will be the big question. Yes, he does. What are you doing, Device? This is Rank S. Just kidding. It's Pro League.
Yeah, he's having such a good game, and I don't know. I don't know where this man's been. He's not been delivering in this capacity for a little bit now, and suddenly is just laying down the pain.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can come into something so prepared, Harry, feel like you know what you're doing, you know what you're saying, you know where you're going, and it can still fall apart.
It just all falls to the ground.
Isn't that right, Trace? That's exactly what's happening to Vitality.
Yes, this has got to be turmoil in the Vitality camp. This is their map pick. Dust2 is certainly on its way out of the door here. Astralis looking to close it. Not a whole lot of weapons here for Vitality to flaunt.
Well, flaunt it if you got it, and Astralis certainly do. In numbers, Dupree is out middle. We haven't seen a mid to B yet in this half, so Astralis still throwing in new things. Vitality set up with 2 players on that site, but this is a situation where if Astralis trade even equally, even if they go 3-3, which I don't think they will, I think they'll do a lot better than that. This is probably a done game because Vitality are going to have trouble retaking with no kits. That's a crucial kill, though. Tunnels gifted over to Vitality. They've got massive map control. They can hide inside, but Dupree's already dropped the first man through the smoke. Bazooka climbing up has saved the day single-handedly here for Vitality, and he's not done with 2, a third, the flank in from Device, and if there was any man.
Yeah, in his current form, Device should be the one to answer the call here. AWP towards Plat. He's going to jump off, all the noise in the world. There's absolutely no way he's hiding from that. ZywOo tries to peek from the window with the FAMAS. Meanwhile, 2 members of Vitality come from the tunnels, and it's Shox to put an end to this round, keeping the hopes of Vitality alive. It's going to be a long time back up to the OT, which, if Harry wanted anything for his birthday, it was in overtime.
Oh, 100%, especially if we could get it on Dust. With some of the shots that we're seeing getting hit now, I would not mind this one bit. Vitality, though, they're still a long way away from making my wishes come true. Maybe it's because there weren't candles on my cake to blow out.
The issue is, Harry, I don't want you blowing on those candles and getting, you know, your contamination.
That's a good
all
point.
over.
That's a good point. Candles
we are going through a bit of a situation
safe,
right now.
Yeah, on a safe. I didn't even think of that, Hugo. You've opened my eyes.
When was the last time you guys washed your hands? Huh?
For me, probably half time. So pretty recently. So
Harry's got to the point where he's washing his hands so much that they are a little chapped, I think would probably be the word.
It's horrible, yeah. It turns out maybe you can be too clean. That's not true. There's no such thing.
Absolutely
Glaive, this is not clean. This is dirty as ever.
Oh, yeah,
it
really
is.
is.
It's gross, isn't it? Let's try again.
Oh,
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, almost on the angle, just not quite.
was an idea, but
like, because I don't know if it was like, I don't know if the miscommunication was that Glaive wanted to peek that with the AWP. It's a bit finicky to run boost, and one of you's got the knife out and one of you's got the AWP because of the different movement speeds. He just slides off of his mate's head.
Well, Harry, I heard Astralis actually looking to pick up a 7th man into the roster. Maybe you could enter, you could give them that information.
Yeah,
How's
I
your
can pass that
Danish?
along. How's my Danish? Pretty excellent, if I dare say so myself.
Let's test some words. What's chicken in Danish?
That'd be cooling.
Oh, correct. Yeah. What's kitten?
Okay.
That's well, hang on a minute. I think it's like keeling.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He knows his animals.
yeah.
He knows his animals. What about the sanctity of a man and two people spending their life together, Harry?
Like
What
marriage.
That'd be gift.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I have
knows
another
so much.
gift for you guys, actually, if I derail your conversation. It looks like ENCE will be taking a map over the Ninjas in Pajamas, train going their way. And to all the haters out there of the Finnish esports organization known as ENCE Esports, Omega lol. Can't believe you guys would sleep on ENCE like that. And yes, we are farming emotes around here. Harry, back to you in the studio.
Oh.
I was about to say, what in the hell was that?
Oh, you hate it when the football rolls under the car. We didn't have Glocks to shoot it out with when I was a kid, though. That would have made all the difference.
What did you guys
wouldn't
use,
it?
like pitchforks or?
Yeah, crossbows, actually.
Oh,
that was
cool, yeah.
the way of things back then.
When did you?
Yeah,
when were you
medieval
born? The
times.
1600s.
Actually, yeah, you know, me and Henry the 7th, not 8th, we were hanging around a hell of a lot. But we've seen how the Henry of esports might approach around like this. He would talk about the incandescence and such. There hasn't been much of that for the Astralis side. They didn't have any money. It was just Glocks, as Vitality are able to mop that one up nice and easy. But now this buy comes back in from the Danish side.
Maybe he tells it next that he can't plant in long. You know, who knows? But yeah, I
knows?
mean, 5 rounds behind, Trace. It's not undoable. It's not unthinkable. It's also not easy. Astralis are coming back in with a rifle round. This is going to be the weakest rifle round we see for the rest of the half here for Astralis, assuming they keep losing, because, of course, no AWP, limited utility, no Molotovs, just a fast play. You're looking for gunfights, you're looking for kills, and RPK is full of them. He's going to take down Dupree quickly, and the catwalk push coming through for Astralis already getting picked apart.
Now, this was something Gazonic talked about, was having an answer for Zai. We're currently in the A site. They don't have one. Just Zipex trying to peek him off with an AK. Well, they're going to have to do quite a bit of groundwork here, quite a bit of leg work for the side of Astralis. Only map control they have is that of lower B and upper B tunnels. Meanwhile, Shock's in a fast flank. He finds himself in middle. Could technically escape towards T-spawn. They bait out the shot on Mizuta on their pursuit of this B bomb site. Now it's completely undefended, and they're going to be able to get in there with the bomb. Zaiwu watching the cross, hesitates on the shot, takes a little bit late when it's way too past due.
Wow, the retake for the game to keep Vitality in it. This position could be everything. Glaive, do they check it? RPK's walking by. Free kill for Glaive. There's a second man down low, but he's taking his sweet, sweet time. That Molotov, oh, he's got to go through it. No other option, no other choice. And Glaive is just sitting as Shox burns alive.
Wow.
It's done. Get him out of here. Vitality, 10 rounds in the first map. Astralis are going to take it away from them.
Yes, they are. We're going to see this first map go in the way of the Danes, and then we're going to look to bounce back with a little bit of Vitality action over on the next map of the series, being Overpass. But that is Astralis' pick, and we are the ESL Pro League. We'll be right back after this break.